Well, the German government is advising the country to store and stockpile water and food for the first time since 1989. This is part of a new concept for their civil defense, and some say that this just shows that they're expecting something big to happen in Germany. I've talked about this before. I've warned about it. Germany in the crosshairs. We witnessed what happened to France. I had tweeted out the other day, it was a small clip showing Netanyahu from 2014 warning what was going to happen to France and all these other places. Then we witnessed Charlie Hebdo, and then out of nowhere, Netanyahu and all these goons show up walking down the streets, and they faked the whole thing. They made it seem like hundreds of thousands of people were around them when they were on their own cut-off, secluded street. And there was Merkel as well, giving that hand sign that she's known for giving off the Illuminati hand sign. Well, in France, a stadium was targeted. The French president was at the stadium. It was this huge event that was obviously staged. Shortly thereafter, at a German stadium, the same thing unfolded where they said explosives were in a van. Merkel just so happened to be in attendance at this game, matching the exact same plot that we just witnessed in France, with the president being at that game as well. A rarity in both accounts. But in Germany, it was so much like the France situation. I mean, the blueprint was just identical. They backed out at the last minute. Merkel has been allowing this European invasion to go down as people are ticked off in all kinds of countries because of what's happening here. And this is all part of their plan and their plot. What they're doing now is telling people last minute, look, you need supplies for at least 10 days. Here in this country, they go, in the United States, they've gone out of their way to say that people in certain states can't use wood-burning stoves, that you can't catch water a certain way. They will label you as a prepper and put you on a list. But this is almost like a heads up to the folks on the ground saying, you need to have a plan. They also say that you should install alarm systems in their houses and that they should reinforce their houses to be able to defend themselves and also have first aid and medical supplies to be able to treat themselves in case of emergencies. And that's critical. All this warning they're putting out. So I just wanted to make note of it in case we see anything unfold further in Germany. Like I said, they're in the crosshairs of all this. And this is the latest sign that something big could be down the pike here. And if they're saying plan for 10 days, I would say plan for 3 months. And in terms of medical supplies, make sure to check out our recent sponsor here, Essential Drugstore. I specifically worked out a deal and went with these guys because it was unique and it offered us an opportunity to get insulin for months, to stockpile on all these things through a licensed pharmacist with 20 years experience. And they offer all the medical antibiotics, heart medicine, all that stuff that you can get and stockpile up on, an opportunity that we didn't have, or I didn't have before, through someone trusted, and it's all legitimate. So for those out there that want to get medical supplies and things to stock up on, make sure to check out these guys. I'll leave a link in the description box. And as always, this comes down to have a plan.